Okay, so we're recording, and here we go with a little bit of Hostess coaching training this morning. I am doing this on my Diamonds in Training page because you guys are all asking me questions about parties constantly, and I love it, and I'm so excited. So a couple of things to tell you before I jump into the training here. First of all, a lot of you are booking Facebook parties, and the actual programming that Wakaya is going to introduce is not ready until Ruby Conference. So that doesn't mean that you can't have a party link. You just have to text or email Patty Gardner or myself, and we will get you a party link in your Wakaya back office. So I think I had 12 requests for that over the weekend, and okay, I'm drinking water. That is awesome. So that just shows that you guys are picking up this stick for parties and you're excited about doing them. And you are also wanting to reward your hostesses because you're entering the orders in and they're coming in through your party website. So if you have more questions about that, totally text me or message Patty. But you can get a party link and you can start to be entering parties and orders and rocking and rolling with that. So okay, so before I get started, I skipped to training number 5. I'm going to be doing all week, hitting the different party trainings that Patty and I put together. But I wanted to hit Hostess coaching this morning because I've had a lot of people asking about how do I get a hostess, how do I coach the hostess, how do I get them interested, what is it that we actually can reward them with. And so I wanted to go live and talk to you guys about it today. So what makes a Wakaya Bulafit party or launch party or this party program, that we're going to be launching at Ruby Conference different than just holding a group of people getting together and being excited? There's a lot of things, but here are a few that are important. Number 1, you have a hostess. The hostess might even be you, and you're able to earn those free rewards and get some additional credit for products that will be free or half price, okay? When you ask someone to host for you, you are able to say, hey, listen, if you'll host for me, if you'll open up your home, if you'll open up your online, friend book to me, and I can share the amazing benefits of the ketogenic diet, the wonderful Tolay products, just a wellness seminar on the Wakaya products, whatever you're going to talk about on your party, they are able to get rewarded. They are able to get free stuff based on how high the sales are at the party. So that is an awesome incentive for them. And some people will just do a party just for that. Lots and lots of people will. Then they come, they see how fun the party is, they see the success of the party, and they become somebody that is like, you know what, I might want to do this. I might want to be an ambassador. I might want to join Wakaya. Number 2, booking future events. So one of the biggest challenges, especially after a new ambassador has been in for a few months, is continuing to find new people. And this is really the challenge in network marketing in general, is getting in front of new audiences of people. Online parties are going to create an amazing pool of people for you to get to that can be anywhere in the country. They don't have to be in, your local area and can come to a local party. They can have a Facebook party, or you can do a Facebook Live party with them, and they can be anywhere in the United States right now. Soon, well, they can be in Japan too, but soon, hopefully, lots of other places in the world. But that just opens the door. But keeping your booking chain going is really important. So every time that you hold a party, make sure that you are booking with new people to do another party, because that is one thing that sometimes people will forget. And that is a huge thing with keeping your party program really growing and going, really great. So also using the Vanaka gift. If you place an order tonight at my party for at least $100, we are going to offer you the opportunity to buy one of our very favorite items at a huge discount. The Vanaka gifts are only for customers to buy at the party who order over $100. And I always say, tonight at the party today, this is your closer. So if you already are thinking, you know what, I'd really love to get this, why not add, the Ruru cream or the Delo, which is amazing, like some of the Vanaka gifts. So, okay, so I'm going to jump into our training here. So I am going to pull up the PowerPoint. So hang on here just a second and we'll get that going. So as I mentioned, this is actually training number 5 of the Paradise Party training program. But I wanted to jump ahead a little bit because this is one of the things that sometimes people will skip over when they're doing parties. And really, this is the most important thing that you can do. This and getting bookings. So successful host coaching creates successful parties. And if you have a host that's excited, she's amped about keto, she's amped about Wakaya, she's excited about getting some free product, or she's really had great results with the product, she is going to make your party so easy. She is going to be your absolute best friend, and she is going to do a lot of the work for you. So let's talk about successful host coaching and why it's so important. So first of all, like I said, when a host has a great paradise party, first of all, when she's really engaged in it, it will be a great paradise party. But if she's excited and she has a good party, it's a win-win-win situation for everyone. Your host has a great time, people have fun, they're able to learn about the products, they feel like, oh my gosh, this was easy to do, it wasn't very long, and basically your business grows. You're going to get more customers, you're going to find more potential ambassadors and ambassadors that sign up, you're going to be able to hit Pacesetter, turn around and duplicate that with your team. Parties can be the key to Pacesetter and Pacesetter Pro. That's what I'm working right now, you guys. I just hit Junior Pacesetter, okay? I have a party tomorrow and a party on Thursday and a Facebook party on Wednesday. Those 3 parties are going to help me to hit Pacesetter this week by Friday, okay? So I'm declaring it out to you, but I know that I can find new ambassadors and new customers so that I can hit that in my business. And that's a great extra bonus for you guys, that Pacesetter. But the secret to a successful party is simple. It's spending some time building a relationship with your host, helping her understand the host rewards, answering questions about the products, and just getting her excited and engaged. Now, sometimes in the beginning of your business, when you're first getting new hostesses or hosts, you feel like you're asking them for a favor, or, oh my goodness, can you just do this for me? And they might not be your very best, most engaged hosts. But if you can have that first party with them and you find someone there who goes, you know what, I have totally been wanting to learn about the ketogenic diet. I'm going to pick up the Paradise Pack. I'm really interested in sharing this with my husband, and I've got some girlfriends who want to know about keto. Let's book a party. Let's book a lunch. Let's book a girls' night out. Whatever you want to call it. If you don't want to call it a party, you don't have to call it a party. You call it whatever it is. It's getting together, using the Hostess rewards, and booking another one off of it and making it duplicatable, right? So while your host wants to have a great party, she might not know how, and so you need to help her. This is for the online parties as well as for a live party. So with online parties, you just need to help her with inviting. Help her to invite people to the page or the group where you're having the Facebook party. That's really all she needs to do, and then be super engaged and excited on that group about what people can get, about how the products work, and just supportive. At a live home party or at a live event where you have your hostess there and people there, the more excited she is, the better, because they don't know you. They know her and they trust her and they came because of a relationship with her. And so if she's telling them, okay, this really works, these products are really good, I'm really excited about this, here are my goals for weight loss, here are my goals for being healthier, here are my goals for my skin, they are going to be much more inclined to order. Okay, so it's important to get involved with your host. So the Paradise Party host packet. So once you've booked your Paradise Party with your host, you need to give them some things so that they can start to decide what they want to earn, and also so that they can get people invited. So first of all, you're going to need the host, I'm from Southern Utah, it sometimes comes out. You're going to need the host rewards flyer, okay? You're going to need the invitation worksheet. You're going to need the host checklist, which I don't think is posted, so I'm going to find that and post that. You're going to need some Paradise Party invites, unless she is inviting all through Messenger on Facebook or all through text. If the people coming to her party are local, it's awesome if you can mail them an actual invitation or even hand deliver it, but talk to her about what is going to work best. She's going to need a price list and the order forms, okay? So you can send these all to her in an email. They're all in your back office under Party. You can download all of those forms and have them in your computer, send her a little zip file or a little file with these on them. Or if you're going to sit down with her in person, which is what I recommend if she's local to you, go over and hand deliver these to her, spend a little bit of time talking to her. It doesn't have to take a long time. It can be a 10 or 15 minute quick, appointment in and out. but you want to go through these things with her. So yes, like I said, if you live near her, set up a time when you can come by and do your host coaching in person. If you live far away, set up a time and do your host coaching on the phone, and then just email her with the items that she's going to need. So during your host coaching session, go through the Hostess packet. Sorry, you guys, I come from an all women downline, so I always say Hostess, so that is wrong. Host, there are so many men that are doing Wakaya events, launch parties, all kinds of things. Host, okay? So during your host coaching session, decide together what you want her focus of her party to be. Right now, we are really focused on Bula Fit. That's what I built my Facebook party for. I'm working on slides for Talay and working with Jennifer Hanneman on her helping us with exactly how she would teach Talay at a party and how she'll demo it and everything. So that will be coming shortly. But decide what she's the most interested in. If she's really, maybe she's really a health nut and she wants to really focus on turmeric and ginger, make sure that you spend some time in your party talking about that. You're following the flip chart, but the flip chart is a guide, right? The flip chart is not meant to be followed exactly. You can change the order. You can leave out some of the pieces of the flip chart depending upon if you're not talking about Talay. Maybe you're just talking about Bula Fit. You don't have to follow every single bit of it. It's meant to give you a guide for your party, okay? But she is your host, and you need to know your audience, and she knows her audience. So ask your host to start compiling her guest list, and she can use that guest list form. I have a hostess that is actually putting it into an Excel, and she's just gonna share the Google Doc with me, whatever they're most comfortable doing, okay? And then coach your host on the importance of over-inviting. You always want to invite more people by a lot because you can seriously, I've had parties where we've invited 30 or 40 people, confirmed, and had 2 people come. Don't get discouraged. The next party you can invite 10 and all 10 come. It's just the nature of the business, and it doesn't mean that those people are not interested in learning more or wanting to know more, or maybe they really wanted to come to the party. There's conflicts. You know, I have 2 parties going on tomorrow, one at 11 and one at 7 at my house, launch parties. I will go live and show you. I don't know how many people will come. Like, I've invited probably 50 people at least to the daytime one, and those same 50 plus probably another 20 by the time I count my Facebook invites too, to the one at 7. I might get 5, I might get 6, I might get 10, who knows? But just over invite, okay? Encourage her to start making a wish list of everything she wants and set a goal for party sales to earn it, okay? If she's wanting to earn a pack, if she's wanting to get all of her Bula Fit product, her keto fuel, her keto burn, her fizz, say, you know what, you need to have this big of a party to get that much. And I'm going to show you the host rewards form here in a second. Let your host know you'll contact her next and invite, let your host know when you'll contact her next and invite her to contact you with any questions. And then this is the key. So a lot of people think that party means just product sales, right? Party is a mechanism to get in front of people so you can tell them about products and about the business. When you're talking to your host coach, when you're talking to your host in your coaching session, you want to be sure that you are talking about how much you love Wakaya, how much it's changed your life, what your goals are. Maybe you're saying, you know what, I am really close to hitting $1,000 a month in income. When I hit that, I can stay home with my kids. When I hit that, I can quit my job. When I hit that, I'm going to go, buy a new car. When I hit that, I'm going to pay off debt. Share your love of being a Wakaya Perfection Ambassador, and make sure that you let her know that that is an open door for her. A lot of my hostesses end up becoming ambassadors. And so take a look at how the party goes, think about it, but I would love to show you how to do this, and I'd love to have you join my team, okay? Okay, so helping her create her list during your host coaching session, be sure that you show her the invitation worksheet or a Google Doc or however she's gonna make her list. Encourage her to fill it in with at least 30 names. Once it's complete, you want a copy of that. See that little thing right there, that invitation worksheet? Those are gold for you. Because guess what? She's gonna give you 30 names of people that she thinks would be interested. And 10 are gonna come, or 5 are gonna come. And you're gonna have 25 names of people that later, with her permission, you can give a call to, you can send a text to, and follow up and say, hey, I know you weren't able to make Jen's Bula Fit party. She mentioned that you are interested in knowing more about keto or about Wakaya. I would love to make an appointment to come and talk to you about that. Or would you like to book a party? Or, you know, would you like to order? Here's the link to her party. It's still open. This is going to be really valuable to you guys, as will be the Facebook groups that you set up for parties, because that Facebook group is going to be full of people that are interested in learning about BulaFit or about Wakaya, and they may not order all of them. So think of this, it's all about your email, or it's all about, what did Dana Lyman say to me the other day? It's all about your contact list. It's all about your email list. You want to be collecting names of people and their emails and their phone number that can be potential future leads. So every single party is a chance for you to get in front of maybe 5 people live. If she'll do a Facebook Live at the same time, you can get in front of a whole bunch more people. One thing that I think is going to be awesome is setting up 2 things. So if they do a live party, why not set up a Facebook group for the party, so that when you are getting ready for the party, you're actually sending like information and posts through that Facebook group. And then anyone who doesn't come to the party, you're live in the party too. So you're capturing all of her Facebook group people that are interested in a Facebook party type setting while doing the live party setting. And I'm going to really, really like work to teach you guys that even more, because that is where I'm seeing this super powerful thing. Getting people to come to your home and doing live parties is more difficult. It is harder to get people to do that, especially when we have such access to technology. So anyway, think about that, you guys. This is your business. How can you make it the most successful, and how can you work the smartest? Use the worksheet and keep track of those you've invited, and follow up with the guests who weren't able to attend, like I said, and then decide together who's going to be doing the inviting. So once you have that from her, are you going to be texting the night before? That's what I would recommend. I do the texting the night before. Hey, this is Wendy McGee. I'm just texting to tell you. In fact, I think I have an example. Oh, I don't in this one. Okay. I'm just texting to remind you about Jen's BulaFit party tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at her home. So excited to have you come. I'm looking forward to meeting you. And then if she does have a Facebook party group open for that same party, you're posting in there for her, and then you're also giving them the link, so that when you go live that night, if they're not able to be there, you can collect party orders, because you're going to put your party link in there, right? All of this is going to come together, you guys, so don't worry. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so let's go through host rewards. So here is the host rewards flyer. It's really simple. You want to talk to her about how much she needs to sell in order to get the things that she wants for free or at a discount. Thank her for being willing to open her home and invite her friends. And take the opportunity again to tell her how much you love being a Wakaya Perfection ambassador, and explain how she can become an ambassador and use the party to launch her business. Now, my goal every time that I do a party is going to be to create a new ambassador with that party and give her all of the party sales, any new ambassadors from the party, the bookings from the party, and all of the customers from the party. Now, for me, I might be able to do that and let go of some of the customers. You might decide to keep that first party and then help her with her next party. It's totally up to you. But if you're playing the long game in Wakaya and you are growing a business that you want to be long-term and that you want to have a big team in, I would suggest doing it that first way. Okay, so let's go through the host checklist, and then we'll go through a little bit more on the actual host rewards. So share the host checklist, and like I said, I don't think that this is anywhere that you guys can access, so I will put this up. So make her list of 30 plus names, personally contact as many of the guests as she can, right? And you'll help her with that. Mail and hand deliver your invites at least a week before the party. Make a wish list, help her to think big. The average party is $400 to $600, and that is before our new program. So that is when people are just getting together, doing small parties, and only a very small percentage of Wakaya has been doing anything like that. Post on Facebook about your party and invite. Create a Facebook group is what I would suggest, but that's not on this list. Collect 3 to 4 outside orders that can be from the Facebook post or from the Facebook group. Text and remind the guests the night before the party, or have your ambassador do it for you. Post another reminder the night before on Facebook, inviting people that maybe haven't seen it or might want to join to come to your party. And set a goal to have at least 10 live guests confirmed for your party. Follow up with those who couldn't come but may want to order. So I will make sure and post this for you, but this is just a little short checklist to kind of help your host to know some of the things that are important for her to do. Mostly her biggest job is to make her list, to help you to make sure that you can get people there, and then send reminders, and then we can do a lot online with Facebook and Facebook groups to follow up and to get in front of more people during the live party. Follow up with her guests before the party. So here is the text that I was thinking of. So once you have that little invitation worksheet, the night before, this is the example of a quick text that you can send and remind about her Wakaya party tomorrow. If you do this, it's probably much better chance of it getting done. She loves and knows all these people, and so when she texts them, they want to text her back. If she tries to call them, she'll get through 3 or 4, and then you can just buzz through, text them all, and say, hey, so excited to meet you, la, 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 send them all off, and everyone's been reminded, okay? And follow up for your host after the party. So remember that even though the host is hosting this to get free stuff, and she's engaged and she's excited and you've host coached her really well, this is your business. You are taking time away from your family. You are building a business. This is serious for you. So you want to be the one to follow up and take time after to thank them, to contact those that are on the list that didn't come, all of that. And then remind your host of their closing date. I would encourage you guys to close your party within a couple of days after holding the actual party. A lot of places, or like direct sales companies, will hold their parties open for weeks, and I think it's better to just go ahead. Once the orders go into the party, they're shipping, so there's really no hold up on guests. But I would get it closed and help her to go ahead and get her hostess rewards and move on to the next party. So email or text all the guests to thank them for attending, and email any guests who did not attend, let them know they can still order on the party, and give them the link. If there is an open Facebook group for the party too, be sure you go in there and say, hey, for anyone who didn't order, we are closing the party in 2 days. Here is the link. Go ahead and get your order in to help support your hostess and to get anything that you wanted from the party. Ask if they would like to be added to the Wakaya BulaFit Support Facebook group. What a great way to help keep them on auto ship and keep them ordering and keep them using the products and having success if they're being supported by all of these other Wakaya ambassadors and by Owen and by Wakaya. And then, like I said, set a time to close the party, redeem her host rewards. This is the perfect time to explain all the benefits of becoming a Wakaya Perfection ambassador and joining your team, okay? So successful host coaching. Your host is the key to a successful party, whether it's you as the host or whether it's your friend or someone who you don't know very well, but spending time with them is so important. And what does a successful party look like? A successful party to me is one where you have picked up new preferred customers, possibly new ambassadors. The most successful party to me would be when your host had such a great time and it went so well that she wants to join your business, and she becomes a new Paradise qualified ambassador in your team, and now she has some orders, she has some customers, and maybe even a couple of ambassadors that came to the party that are joining her team. So to me, that is how I built my business for 15 years. Every party that I did, the whole goal of the party was to find new ambassadors, to grow my business, to duplicate myself. I found zillions of customers. I remember one of my mentors saying to me, if you hold parties and your team holds parties, volume will never be a problem for qualification, which it never was. And you will have, people will buy by default. So what she meant was you will have, a dozen people there, 2 of them will be interested in the business and 4 or 5 of them will place orders and become your customers. So you go there with the mindset of, I'm here to build my business. I am here to help my host see the potential in what this could do and to join me as an ambassador. I'm going to get customers anyway. And it's just gravy because the customers are all paid at 20% first and second level. So even if your hostess signs up to become a new ambassador in your team, did you lose out on those customers? Absolutely not. The Wakaya program is so perfect for party because that level 1 bonus will pay to her, the level 2 bonus will pay to you, and that will happen every single month. So for me, it's absolutely worth it. I'm still getting the 20%. I'm getting fast start because I just signed her up. I'm helping her build her team already. I'm giving her bookings. Parties can be everything you need for a successful Wakaya business. Successful parties breed more parties. So by host coaching properly, you are helping your business and your customers and hostess and everyone. So there isn't another slide. I thought there was one more in this one that shows the actual hostess rewards. But go into your back office under the party training and find the hostess reward there, a hostess rewards flyer there, and print it. It's very easy to understand. I'll actually go back in the presentation here just a little. Sorry. It says like rewind. You can, and I'll show it to you again, but it basically is breaking everything down here by total party sales, okay, and then free product rewards, and then half price items. So it's really, really easy to understand. So, okay, awesome, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and close up this Facebook Live, but I just wanna encourage you guys to jump into this party program, get trained, start to do it. And I promise you, parties will add a whole new dimension to your business. And as you get them started and you're holding them regularly, especially as you're combining live parties with online parties, your business is gonna grow and it's gonna be really exciting. So, okay, all right. Thanks you guys so much for being on today. And I'm super excited about this program. And I'll share this onto the other pages, but let's rock this Paradise Party program. And I'll keep doing some trainings and I'll see you at Karubi Conference in a week, a little over a week. Thanks you guys.